Ryan here, and today we're going to be looking at a Lego video. I know it's kind of weird, right? But this is something I should have done a long time ago that Lunchbox has been complaining at me to do for a long time. And this is to make a mosaic of our wedding "You May Kiss the Bride" picture. So I'm going to put some screenshots up, and hopefully you'll be able to see what I'm talking about better than me yapping. So let's do that.
Hey, so he's gonna introduce this project that was my idea, but candidly, I'm not quite as talented at these software programs, so he's doing this for me. But I can't think of a more unique and beautiful way to encapsulate a beautiful moment.
That's gonna go up above the mantle there.
Yes, I was actually just clearing it while he was talking about it. So it has been 4 years in the making. I think he started this August of 2016, maybe a month after we got married, and then it's been, life. We moved, but I think, yeah. I don't know. I think it's a unique way to remember. It'll be a good memory, and he will have created the pattern, and I will put the pattern together. So I hope you enjoy.
All right, well, to start us off here, this is the original picture. Obviously it's cropped. You can see in the background if you look at the whole picture, there's the preacher, whatever, some family, and the rest of the Mexican restaurant in which we got married. So we took that and I sized it to about what it should be. So the picture is small, but looks more or less the same. And then typically I build mosaics out of stuff that's, well, you can see on my channel, I've got a whole playlist devoted to mosaics. And I've built a whole bunch of them, but typically they're like cartoon characters with a black outline and filled in spaces. This one was a little more complicated because it was obviously of people. So honestly, it's been like 4 years since I did the regression. So I'm pretty sure I used a program that would filter it down into the colors I wanted and then sort of go from there and cleaned it up in Paint, which I usually build all this stuff in Paint and then transfer it to MLCad to get the piece counts. So I did that and I came up with this photo. So this is kind of just the reduced picture in black and white grayscale. So I think actually I took this and went through with the colors I wanted and cleaned it up. And once I did that, it kind of came out looking like this. So then I ran into the problem that Lego only makes certain colors in grayscale, and some of them are extremely expensive. So you've got white, black, very light gray, light bluish gray, dark gray, and dark bluish gray. So I kind of went through the picture and made it in two separate ways. One, I didn't use the light gray or dark gray, and one, so that would end up being 5 colors. And this one ended up being 7 colors because I included both light and dark and light bluish and dark bluish grays. So this was about 4 years ago, and our 4-year wedding anniversary was recently, and Lunchbox decided she was going to throw up her crazy boner and make me do this finally. So I was ordering some of these light bluish gray, the very light bluish, I'm stuttering, very light gray plates from someone, and figured I should just get enough for this. So I bought the guy out. They should be here sooner or later. But then I saw the price and the rest of the colors, and figured I better put this in BrickLink so I'm not just randomly ordering stuff. So to do that, to get a piece count, I have to build it in MLCad. So here's kind of the progression. First, I took the picture and made false color images so that there was some contrast, so it would be a lot easier to work with. Rather than trying to pick out which gray is each pixel. So pixel by pixel, I built it up in MLCad, put the little black frame around it, and you can see it actually looks fairly decent. So once that was done, I moved all the colors into their quote-unquote appropriate color, but the MLCad doesn't quite get the grays right, so you can't really see the different grays very well, but you get the picture. So then MLCad will spit out a part count, And so this is just using 1x1s, because you know, pixels. And then I haven't done it yet, but I'll eventually go through and make a big brick version, which uses the 2x2s and 2x4s and so on to reduce your part count. And that typically makes it substantially cheaper. With the colors that are still being made, it'll be a lot easier. But the old ones, I'm going to have to look and see if it's cheaper to buy certain sizes, or if they don't actually make them. Like dark blue, for example, isn't made in the X by 3 bricks, or wasn't last time I checked. So anyway, this will be a fun one, and I'm sure Lunchbox will time lapse it and make a video on it when we do it. We'll throw that up here. And I have a bunch of these mosaics upstairs that I haven't built yet, and I think I have like 3 or 4 that I have designs for, but I haven't got the parts for yet. And for example, here's one that I'm currently building that, you know, / have been building for about 3 years now. It's the M&M Star Wars one. Brickstar posted a video on this, God, it's been like almost a year and a half ago now, where he did the same thing. Although I don't think built something to get the part counts. I think he just went for it, which, of course, with the BrickLink store, it's a lot easier than just randomly ordering bricks till you get there. But as you can see, I got the Star Wars side done. I need to do the M&M side whenever I find time. So yeah, check out my playlist for mosaics if you're into this sort of stuff, or pixel art, or whatever you want to call it. And hopefully it won't be too long before we get back to Lego videos, you know, quote unquote full time. Anyway, let me know what you think. Have you ever seen one of these? Done something like this? Yeah, we'll go from there. Keep it real. Thanks for watching.